Hi, friends. It's Minal Babaria, CPA, Certified Tax Coach from Central Valley, Pennsylvania. And I'm going to do this video about the PPP loans, round number one, as well as round number two. As many of you know, that President Trump signed a Coronavirus Relief and Omnibus Act on December 27, 2020. And I'm going to cover all about the changes as it's going to impact all of my clients as well as many other business owners in the community. So before I go too farther, I would really love it if you would consider subscribing our channel. And I'm going to do another video on the EIDL grants as well as EIDL loans and stimulus payments, which I'm going to do a separate part two video than this one, just to keep these videos a little bit shorter. Now, so as you all know, a PPP program has been extended again. And this time we are expecting that the funds are going to be exhausted even faster than the first round, as the more and more time is passing by, more and more business are kind of realizing the impact of the lockdown, impact of the pandemic on their businesses. So let's go over the PPP round number one forgiveness process, where if you are someone who has received less than $150,000 of loan, there is going to be a simplified version of the PPP loan forgiveness application. So you look out for that. That application is supposed to come out by January 12th or 13th. So, stay tuned. There will be a simplified version of it. Now, if you're someone who got a bigger loan, the process is still the same, more than $150,000 in loan, you still use and go with the other PPP loan forgiveness applications. Now, if you got the PPP loan and you have already received 100% of the forgiveness, it is not going to impact at all your taxes. So it's not going to increase your taxable income. At the same time, it's not going to decrease your tax deductible expenses. It will have no impact on your taxes. At the same time, if you are someone who received PPP loan as well as the EIDL grant, it's not going to impact your business at all. It's not going to have an impact on your taxes, or you don't have to pay back any portion of that EIDL grant either. So that's the good news for the holiday season, right, for this year. Now, if you are someone who has not received any PPP loan in the round number one, you're eligible to request the PPP loan in this round. This is your last chance to apply for the PPP loan in this round if you never got any PPP loans before. And if you got the PPP loan in round number one, however, your business is suffering through the economic injury, and when we compare your quarter over quarter revenue, and there is a 25% reduction in revenue, 25% or more, you're eligible for the second round of PPP loan. So there will be many businesses who will not qualify for the second round of the PPP loan. And the way you need to compare is quarter one 2020 versus quarter one 2019, or quarter two 2020 versus quarter two 2019. As long as there is up to 25% reduction or 25 or more percent reduction in revenue when quarter over quarter comparison, or you are someone who is severely impacted with the economic injury, even if it's a new business or you don't have enough of data to go over the quarter over quarter comparison, you are still eligible for the PPP round two. However, you have to certify that substantiation of the economic injury, which means you're certifying that your business has suffered through the economic injury, and that's why you are requesting for the PPP loan round number two. And we do see a lot of business owners abusing this requirement. However, this is something very serious on the PPP loan, so don't take it lightly. Any frauds like that is going to be discovered in next 4 or 5 years. And if you have never maintained a proper books of records in the prior years, 2020 and 2021 are the years where you absolutely need to maintain clear books of records, because you have received this PPP loans and stuff like that. At the same time, when you're requesting forgiveness and all, there are chances of the audit, the any inquiries could come back from the SBA or from the IRS. You have to be able to show it clearly as to what happened and where you use the money and everything. So if you are someone who has never maintained any books of accounts before, this is the time that you have to maintain crystal clear books of records for 2020 as well as 2021. Now, as far as the expenses for the forgiveness purposes, the type of expenses that are covered here is it could be any property damage cost, your cover supply cost, I mean supplier cost. At the same time, payment for any software, cloud computing, in certain categories, the accounting softwares, the online software subscriptions that you have got for your business, covered workers protection expenditure, rent, payroll, all of these expenses are covered. Again, it's the same ratio, 60 is to 40, 60% is a payroll, 40% all the other expenses. So it is expected that the PPP loan will be exhausted pretty quickly. And we are on top of these updates, and my team is monitoring these updates on an hourly daily basis, because there are so many things that are changing on a daily basis as well as hourly basis. If you need any assistance, reach out to us and we can guide you. If you have any questions, post the comments in the post the questions in the comment box here, and one of the team member will reach out to you. This is a year that if you don't have the accountant, you absolutely must work with a professional accountant who can guide you through the whole process. What is the right next step for your business? And if you are one of our clients, you have already heard personally from me or from one of our team members. And if you have not heard from us, we are working on it. You will hear from either from myself or from our team either tomorrow or sometime early in the next week. What we are doing with all of our clients is we are finding out what are the other benefits you have already taken for, how much your business has impacted because of the disaster, and based on that we are developing next action steps for you. What are the benefits you need to apply first, what are the benefits you can wait, and what should be your next step action. So if you have not heard back from me, you will absolutely heard back from me or someone from our team. And again, if this is not the time to sit down and speculate, or do trial and error, because if there is a one mistake, you might end up not receiving the PPP loan at all, or you might receive substantially less amount of PPP loan than what you're qualified for. We have helped hundreds of business owners get the PPP loan in the first round. At the same time, I have been educating throughout the process through lots of webinars on the first round as well as social media posts and responding to frequently asked questions. The thing is that the PPP loan application process as well as the forgiveness process is very easy to do. However, things that are very easy to do are very easy to screw up as well. So if you're someone who wants to focus 100% on business and pivoting new ways of generating revenue and adapting to this new way of doing business, just reach out to your accountant. Okay? Because it reduces so much of stress, and probability of you getting funds will be higher than not getting it at all. Alrighty, stay tuned, subscribe to our channel, show thumbs up if you like this video. At the same time, check out my another video on EIDL loans as well as grants. Bye for now.